Cryptocurrency not only solves the government stealing all your money from you by making it valueless, by raising prices, by printing it, it also solves middlemen. So if you want to go shop in a store, Visa, MasterCard are getting rich on you. Why? Why are they getting rich on you? Why don't you have the option to interact directly with the merchant? Why is there a middleman? Always a middleman. And there's more and more of them all the time. Cryptocurrency gets rid of those middlemen. It's just you and the other person. It's open 24 hours a day. It happens 7 days a week. You know, if, like, for instance, they cut off WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks exposed the government performing war crimes. They were just blowing up civilians. Guess what? WikiLeaks exposed them. They tried to get donations. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal shut them off. Is that fair? Is it fair that someone exposing war crimes gets removed from the ability to fund? Is it fair that protesters, you know, that just want their freedom of movement, the people that try and fund them and buy them lunch, they get their accounts shut off? If you don't have the freedom to transact, you don't have any freedoms. You don't have a freedom of speech if you can't pay to get a ride to the event. You don't have freedom of speech if you can't pay for an internet connection. If you can't pay for things, you don't have freedom of anything. So if you care about freedom of speech, you care about freedom of movement, you have to be able to use your money. It's also a national security issue. In a time of war, what's the first thing that's going to go down? Internet's going to go down. And what's going to stop working? Visa's going to stop working. MasterCard's going to stop working. Even cryptocurrency will stop working. We need physical cash for times of war. We need physical cash for cataclysmic events, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, tsunamis. We need physical cash to have what they say is our right to privacy. You know, United Nations Charter, Fourth Amendment of the United States, freedom from unreasonable search and seizure. All of these things say that we have a right to privacy, but every single law that gets passed removes that privacy from us. We barely have any left. We used to have privacy in the mail. Someone opened your mail, it's a federal crime. Now everyone reads your email. Google reads your email, your ISP reads your email. Every app you install asks for a copy of all your contacts. You're like, oh, I want to install like a flashlight app. Cool. Have all my contacts and my location and everything real time forever. It's horrible. Like, and people just give it all away. Cryptocurrency is one of the only things in the world that can return the power to the people that they forgot they even had. And they don't realize how important it is until bad things start happening. And so when the government shuts your account off, I don't know if you've been banned yet. I've been banned off YouTube 4 or 5 times now. So I'm always this close to getting banned. So you better follow me on Twitter. You better follow me other places because you might not see this video again. It might be gone. I have to use weak keywords in the description and weak keywords to not just get instantly banned. I'm still worried about posting timestamps later because they might ban me for one of those keywords. It sucks. Wow. You're this far away from being removed from society. If you get banned from Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Insta, do you exist? Is that it? Like, can anyone tell you are in the earth anymore? It's really...
Yeah. It's like they take away your voice.
Wait, so is the
it's crazy.
overall goal for paper money to not exist anymore?
For the governments, yes, because it gives them more control over you. So while they, governments want to get rid of paper currency, and in some countries they have. If you go to Sweden and you try and get a taxi, the taxi will not serve you unless you have a credit card. They do not accept cash. In Germany, there's places that don't accept credit cards. They only accept cash. So it's very weird that one of these countries has it wrong. And I don't think it's Germany, because they had some bad stuff happen there, where some people got killed because they hunted down the records. And in World War II, the Stasi would come and kill certain people because they knew how to find you. And they learned that sometimes the government's not your friend. You know, it was illegal. Like, Anne Frank hiding from the Nazis in the Netherlands? It was illegal to hide her. So the people that did the morally right thing were breaking the law. Sometimes what is legal and what is moral is the opposite. Sometimes bad governments get into power, and you want them to have less control when they do that. So this cancel culture of removing everyone's... When I grew up, people were fighting for Nazis to be able to march in the streets. And the saying was that I don't agree with what you're saying, but I defend your right to say it. And somehow it disappeared, like it never happened. So as I've aged, now the world thinks it's hilarious to remove everyone's voice. Wait till the wrong government gets in control and then see how they feel about having no voice again. It's not the right way to... You're supposed to convince people of things, not starve them of information to try and make decisions. It doesn't make sense. Elon Musk and I are of the same opinion on this.